Sophie Cunningham sets her conditions for re-signing with Indiana Fever, while Caitlin Clark waits for good news. Sophie Cunningham, a veteran guard and integral presence alongside Caitlin Clark in Indiana, is making it clear what she expects that she's going to return, and her conditions could complicate the Fever's offseason plans. In remarks on her Show Me Something podcast and in interviews, Cunningham emphasized that her next contract needs to be meaningful, not just token. She wants multi-year security, improved financial terms, and a sense of commitment from the franchise, signaling that she isn't willing to settle for the status quo. Cunningham, who suffered a season-ending MCL tear in her right knee in August, admitted she's not currently signed to Indiana and is open to other offers. "I think the next team I play for, I want a bigger contract so I can buy a house and be homey and cozy," she said, making her personal stakes clear. Her candid stance has raised questions about whether the Fever can meet her demands, especially given salary cap pressures and roster priorities like Clark and Elida Boston. An analyst recently remarked that Sophie's off-court value may exceed her on-court slot. Her brand, presence, and leadership give her leverage, but the team will need to weigh that against budget and timeline constraints. Negotiating power and roster calculus. The Fever face a complex cost-benefit calculation. On one hand, Cunningham adds experience, three-point shooting, and veteran savvy to a young squad. On the other, her injury history, age, and the allocation of resources to Clark and Boston may limit the flexibility to meet all her conditions. With free agency looming, Indiana's front office must decide whether to invest in retaining a fan favorite under demanding terms, or risk losing her to a rival willing to meet her expectations. For now, the conversation is out in the open, and fans wait with bated breath to see whether Cunningham and Clark will both be part of the Fever's next chapter.